Hello, this is Asa Leveaux, founder of Genius Academy, best-selling author of I Am Man Enough, 365 Affirmations for Men. And I'm just going to quickly tell you all ways that you can collaborate. So I help entrepreneurs, those that are aspiring to become entrepreneurs. And there are times when collaboration could really work for you. So first off, collaboration is just two or more people coming together with a main goal. And different ways that you can do that. Of course, there's benefits of collaboration. You get to share risks. So of course there's risk in every single thing you do. Every single thing you do. And if you collaborate with someone, you share those risks. So what was once heavy on your shoulders as far as a burden is now on someone else's as well. So you get to share in that. Also sharing resources besides just money. Being able to learn because there are things that you do very well where your genius resides, and then other people that you work with, their genius resides somewhere else. So if you're really good at planning, they may be really good at implementing once the plan is drawn up, and you get to see how you can become better at what you're not a genius in necessarily. So different ways that you can collaborate as an entrepreneur. One way actually is to mastermind. That's a word that is kind of used a lot, mastermind. And so if you mastermind, what happens? You go to a group of people. It's usually 3 or more, usually about 5. Yeah, 5 or more people, that's a good mastermind. And what happens is you all come together at a scheduled time over a period of time, so maybe on Saturday mornings for the next 6 months. And the purpose of it is to gain some traction mentally, intellectually about your plans. And so how they usually go is they have a round robin. So everyone says hello, nice to see you and all that. And then everybody has their time where they get to say about what happened since the last time they met based on the action steps they were going to implement and what they're having trouble with right now. So maybe they're having trouble with how to get a program or product or service, how to launch it, how to market, how to position themselves, even how to deal with the stresses of home and business, how to just get better at that. That may, for that particular week, that could be very real, and they need support in that area. And so while that person is talking, everyone gets a designated or 10 minutes, and so you go totally in on their problem. So you have 5 or 6 other people giving you all these different ways to self-correct and self-manage your issue. Another way is to do a revenue share. And so a revenue share literally means just that, sharing revenue. So let's say you come together and you want to do a service. So let's say you're a lawyer, and your demographic of clients, they all seem to have issues with money. So if you created let's say a DVD set about, I don't know, just money, the how to, just legalities and money. I don't know what you would call that, I just thought about it. If you have some kind of DVD box set about that, you would want to share that revenue. So somebody may be over the packaging and the distribution, someone may be over the promotion and the sales, but you definitely share that money. Another way to collaborate would be to do a value stack. I do value stacks all the time, all the time. In Oklahoma City, when I first started out, I was doing something called the Entrepreneur Brunch. Yes, I was having brunches quarterly on Saturday mornings, and what I would do is I would bring experts of different industries. So I would have a lawyer come, I would have a branding expert come. I would have a social media expert come. I would have an insurance person come, and they would talk about the different things, give the people who came to the brunch, they would get all these different resources, and I just added value to what I was already going to do. I stacked it by adding more people. I also did something called a telesummit, which is literally a conference held over the phone. A telesummit. So I contacted one of the he's very well known, I will say that. He's a cool guy. He's in his 70s. His name is George Frazier. And when I had my first telesummit, he agreed to be on my telesummit. Now, this is my very first telesummit. I didn't have a team of people at all. I didn't half-ass know what I was doing. So what I did was I just called him and said, would you be on the telesummit? Because I knew if I had him on, it would be a game changer for me. And I can say I shared the platform with George Frazier, which I did. So that's another way to collaborate. If you need, those are just a few ways to collaborate. Depending on your industry, there are all new and exciting different ways that you can, and even some that I haven't even shared yet. If you want more or have a question about that, go to our Facebook group, the Genius Academy Facebook group, which is actually called the Genius Guild. That's the Genius Guild, GENIUS GUILD. And you can ask to join the group. We have no problem approving you. There's an application process to join the secret Facebook group. But come on in, ask your questions, and get the support you need. As always, I'm Asa Leveaux, dreams